Today, all Americans face a unique challenge. Mistrust between communities and law enforcement has led to widespread demonstrations. In some cities, it has fueled anger and frustration that exploded into riots, civil unrest, violence, looting, and the willful destruction of property. Allegations of police brutality share the headlines with the indiscriminate slayings of police officers and attacks on officers as they perform their duties. This video presents how the Mobile Police Department is working to make interactions between citizens and police officers safe for the participants, passers-by, and the community. Mobile citizens had more than 200,000 interactions with Mobile police personnel last year. Almost all of these experiences were respectful and safe. Mobile police served thousands of civilians at traffic stops, domestic violence investigations, crime scenes, 911 calls, accident scenes, traffic problems, and Mardi Gras parades. They comforted crime victims, gave first aid to accident victims, stopped fights, and found lost children. They also arrested accused rapists, murderers, thieves, drug dealers, drunk drivers, and other lawbreakers, some of them armed and dangerous. I am Mobile Police Chief James Barber. Encounters between civilians and police are vital to the safety of everyone, no matter their race, gender, faith, and no matter where they live, go to school, work, or play. This video helps citizens and police officers keep encounters with each other safe and respectful. It also invites citizens to contribute to making Mobile the safest city in America with respect for everyone. Citizens and police officers have different perspectives on interactions. Most of the time, citizens just want to be safe and left alone. At other times, they need police help, or they can help the police. Mobile police officers are trained and retrained to keep everyone safe. Since I became police chief in 2013, our procedures have been updated. Our training and accountability have increased. The guidelines Mobile police officers follow during interactions with citizens are written down and published on our website at www.mobilepd.org. Citizens also play a role in keeping everyone safe. Guidelines that help citizens have safe and respectful interactions with police are also published on our website. Safety for all of us is rooted in respect for everyone. By citizens and police officers following our mutual respect guidelines, all of us can help make Mobile the safest city in America with respect for everyone. Interactions between citizens and police that are unsafe or leave hard feelings usually fall into one of three categories. Many people feel nervous when stopped by police officers. It's normal. People can't help but wonder if they have done something wrong or been singled out because of their race, age, gender, faith, or neighborhood they are in, or the vehicle they are driving. The stress can make them slow to follow officers' instructions, become frustrated, or even angry, shout at officers, or interfere with the performance of their duty. Misconceptions about what the police can or cannot do are widespread. I've heard people say, "I don't have to answer your questions," and "You can't go into my house." In America, we balance a free society with the need to provide safety and dignity for every person. All Americans have rights. For example, the Constitution's Bill of Rights protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. We also have laws we must obey, including stopping at red lights, following the instructions of police officers, and telling police officers the truth and not interfering with the performance of their duties. Confrontations with criminals, people with outstanding warrants, people who act suspiciously, and people who interfere with the officers carrying out their duty can become violent. Some of these people are dangerous. Some are armed with deadly weapons. 17 Mobile police officers have been killed in the line of duty. Mobile police officers are trained to pursue, capture, and arrest lawbreakers. They are trained to use deadly force when there is an imminent threat of serious injury or death to them or to citizens. Sergeant Charles Bagsby is the training sergeant at the Mobile Police Academy. He teaches recruits and provides in-service training to serving officers. Sergeant Bagsby is a 17-year Mobile Police veteran. His awards include Officer of the Year, several Commander citations, and Officer of the Month.
Welcome to in-service field training. Diversity at the police department doesn't mean we just have different ages, races, genders, faiths, and lifestyles on our police force. It also means Mobile police officers are trained to behave in ways that provide equal, fair, and respectful law enforcement for everyone. Their training gives officers some discretion in dealing with cooperating citizens, but few choices when working with uncooperative people. The three situations that lead to most unsafe and unpleasant interactions turn out very differently when citizens and police officers follow mutual respect guidelines published on our website. Guidelines for citizens are: remain calm, keep your hands where officers can see them, address police officers as officer, tell the officers if you have a weapon and its location, tell the officers your name and address when asked, answer the officers' questions truthfully, comply with the officers' instructions, ask for assistance if you need it. Guidelines for police officers are: treat all citizens with respect, make decisions based on witnessing a violation or crime, probable cause, suspicious behavior, or seeking information to provide for public safety, never solely on age, gender, race, or religion. Address adults as ma'am or sir, speak slowly and clearly, explain the reason for the interaction, repeat orders if they are not followed, use discretion for minor offenses. Let's take another look at the situations Chief Barber described as he explained the three areas where most unpleasant interactions occur. In these examples, the citizens follow their mutual respect guidelines, enabling officers to not only follow their guidelines, but to also use discretion for minor offenses. In Chief Barber's first example of a traffic stop that led to hard feelings, the citizen fails to remain calm and exhibits her anger to the police officer. She tries to open the door, fails to address the officer with respect, reluctantly answers the officer's questions, attempts to start an argument, purposely drops her insurance information out the window, and snatches the pen from his hand. She gets a ticket. She may be distracted by her anger as she drives home. In the next scene, she follows the mutual respect guidelines and helps create a very different experience and result. She remains calm, recognizes that the officer is interested in her safety and everyone else's safety, and addresses him respectfully, answers his questions honestly, politely hands him her license and other documents. The interaction is pleasant. The citizen, officer, and everyone in the community are kept safe. The citizen drives away calmly. Domestic calls can be dangerous. Officers don't know what to expect. People are often upset. In the chief's second example, the citizen is agitated and aggressive, moves his hands so it is difficult to anticipate his intentions, refuses to answer the officer's questions, and blocks an entrance to a home where someone may be hurt. The citizen's actions and demeanor raise concern of the police officer. They detain him in order to perform their duty and make sure people in the home are safe. It is a much safer situation for everyone when the citizen follows the mutual respect guidelines and remains calm, keeps his hands where the officers can see them, addresses the officers with respect, answers their questions truthfully, and complies with their instructions to enter the house with them. Guns are dangerous to people close to them as well as people a mile or more away. In Chief Barber's third example, officers are responding to a call about a suspicious person with a gun. They notice an individual who matches the description and act suspiciously. The officers approach the individual and respectfully ask him to stop. He keeps moving. He waves his arms around and appears to be looking for an escape route. Then he bolts. The officers are forced to pursue, capture, disarm, and handcuff him. He isn't hurt. The officers are safe and no one in the neighborhood is hurt. But the incident could have ended in tragedy as the officers confronted an armed, non-compliant individual. In the next scene, the citizen follows the mutual respect guidelines. He stops, keeps his hands away from his firearm, tells the officers he has a gun and where it is, and maintains a relaxed demeanor. He allows the officers to make sure he isn't carrying any other weapons, answers their questions truthfully, and shows them his gun permit. Together, the citizen and the officers keep the situation safe.
The safety of our communities is a fundamental role of government. As a free country, we continuously balance law enforcement with individual liberties. Today, we must go a step further and recognize that the role of law enforcement must change. In order to provide safety for everyone, we must go far beyond using our power just to enforce the law. We must proactively focus on equal and fair law enforcement, crime prevention, and mutual respect between law enforcement and all of the citizens that we serve. Mutual respect is the foundation of the trust and understanding that creates safety and opportunities for everyone. A transformation is going on in the Mobile Police Department. We are applying a comprehensive, community participation approach that aggressively attacks crime and tackles the root causes of crime, such as environmental conditions, the lack of opportunities, socioeconomic factors, and criminals who specialize on destroying the lives of young people. We are committed to ending the fear of crime and the fear of law enforcement that keeps citizens from being the eyes and ears of a police force they trust. Mobile is a special place. Our diversity is unique and valuable. We are famous for our hospitality. We will all have better lives when all of us are safe. All lives matter. The officers of the Mobile Police Department are willing to risk their lives to keep everyone safe. Review the mutual respect guidelines for citizens and use them when you interact with police officers. Expect police officers to follow the mutual respect guidelines. It is part of their training and part of their commitment. Call this number if you have a complaint. Tell us about your experiences with our personnel on our website. Together we will make Mobile the safest city in America with respect for everyone.